This is Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN. The boss, Adam Booth, joins me. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for having me at the gym today. How's things?
Good. Yeah. Well, you're welcome, by the way. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. A really nice setup. The first time, surprisingly, that I've been here. And I was just thinking, actually, looking the sort of names that would have come through the door, been in the ring. Quite a stacked list.
Yes. Sorry. We'll have a lot of different gyms over the years as well. This hasn't only been a gym I've had. It's probably been 6 or 7 over the years. So, but no, we stay busy.
Yeah. What sort of memories have you got of this gym?
Well, I don't know. Good and bad, I guess. It's boxing, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
boxing is part of life. You have some real high highs and some real low lows. And so, you know, but it's real. Either one, it's real.
Yeah. I guess it's the low lows that make the high highs even better, right?
Yeah, if there's no down, there's no up, is there? And as you get older, the highs and the lows don't peak and dip as much.
Yeah. And talking of low lows to high highs, I know something that I've mentioned with Josh in the interview we done at the launch press conference, going from the defeat that he had to David Avanesi in a fight that a lot of people still talk about, flying into a mega fight like this and winning is about to put him potentially on such a huge pedestal. So really exciting buzz around the team, I can imagine right now.
Yeah, well, the fight's on a huge pedestal, probably the biggest that I've ever been involved with, and I've been fortunate enough to have been involved with some huge events. But when I actually look at the card and the event and the venue and everything, I've not been involved in a bigger one. So he's there, he's in his prime, and he's ready for it.
Yeah. You as a trainer, I just want to know how you view the likes of fighting or having a fight at Wembley Stadium, because I guess you can't get caught up in the moment, but also you've got your own memories to create, so you might get a chance to look around and be like, wow, kind of we've done it sort of thing, but you also don't want to get caught up. So how do you view all the big glitz and glam parts of a fight like this?
I don't. I mean, like I said, these big events that I've been involved with and world heavyweight unifications, I wasn't just a coach or a manager, I was the promoter as well. So I've experienced it all the way through. So I have enough to look back on sort of with romantic thoughts and stuff like that. But now I'm just enjoying being a coach of a really good fighter that's in a really good fight on a huge event. And so just enjoying every day and every moment of the process.
Is being the man with a plan your favourite place to be? Considering what you've done.
As opposed to being the one that gets hits in the face. Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. Considering all the other things you've done and ticked in boxing, is being the man devising a plan and putting it to a fighter like Josh, is that
ultimately I started as a coach and I want to finish as a coach, and along the way I became a manager quite early and then evolved into promoting as well out of necessity more than anything else. But essentially to go back to just coaching and managing is what I always wanted to do.
Yeah. I know you won't be able to tell us too much because this is a fight of such magnitude and I guess secrets, but the sort of game plan that you're devising for Josh, is it a game plan that you've devised similar to any other fights he's had of previous?
Any other fights that Josh has had?
Yeah.
No, it's just elements. There's things you take, but Josh isn't the same fighter that he was back in the day when he had those previous fights. He can do other things. So you always use bits when you come up with a game plan, but you also got to look at who the opponent is and what you can do in addition to what you used to be able to do.
Yeah, because I know this is something you won't feed into, but obviously if you ask the boxing public, the general public about this fight, the narrative will be that Josh is going to box Liam Smith, because we know about Josh's fantastic boxing ability. But I guess there's a lot more to a game plan than just telling Josh to go and box.
Yeah, there's way more to it, and there's a lot. You can say well, it's a boxer and a good mover against a world-class pressure fighter who likes to be up close and work inside. But they're both more than just those labels. Liam is very cute and very clever at looking after himself at long range, knowing how to force people into making mistakes so that he can take advantage of them. Just like Josh is excellent at setting traps as well, and that's why styles make fights. It's a great matchup of styles, and then it just comes down to who's the better at what they do on the night.
Yeah. I know obviously he is the enemy for you guys right now, but as a boxing man and of course a boxing fan, what's your thoughts on Liam Smith and the career he's had and what he's done for British boxing?
He's had a solid career and commercially a bit of an Indian summer as well over the last few years, because I think while he was WBO champion earlier in his career, I don't think he had the attention or the fights that he deserved, but he ended up with the fights that he deserved, and he made the most of them. And this, I guess, for him is another one of those, one that he can get his teeth stuck into, and a challenge that I'm pretty sure he's confident about and looking forward to.
Obviously, you've got to do the business, I guess, before you'll feel this. But speaking to Callum, he spoke about the sixth sense that he said that you and Josh have from knowing you both very closely. What you guys have been through, what you guys have built up. If you were to go in and do a job, a good job as well on Liam Smith, what do you think that would feel like for the pair of you, considering the journey that you guys have
Well, we know what the highs feel like, and we know what the lows feel like. So we kind of know how it will feel.
Even in front of 95,000 at Wembley Stadium?
Yeah, but when fighters go into flow state, that disappears. Yes, you can sort of break out from it in a moment of the ring walk or whatever, but once they're engaged, good fighters shut everything else off, and I think so do coaches as well. So, it's not for us to be tourists on the night.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to see Josh Kelly in that flow state. Definitely one of the sports and British boxing's most entertaining fighters. But will that flow state come with some heavy punches that could potentially put Liam Smith away inside the distance on the night?
You can never go into a fight relying on any inability of the other fella. You just got to do your job and prepare to do what you need to do for the 36 minutes. And what will be, will be.
Yeah. Have you guys thought, well, I'm going to say you guys, I should probably say you, because I can imagine Josh is tunnel vision for September the 21st. Have you thought about what comes after Wembley Stadium?
No.
Do you ever let yourself, with any
Never.
fight, think about
I think I've always
pat
myself on the back here. I think I've always been good at that, even back in the day. I always knew the relevance of winning and losing in the sport, and over time I've realised not to let that pressure affect your mindset or what you do, and just deal with the now and deal with the moment, and what will be, will be.
Yeah, because I guess you've seen one too many a fighter mention at a press conference, have their eyes on another fight, and then one kind of slips you by.
Yeah, but it's people like you that really provoke it as well, because you're the ones that want to talk about what's potentially next.
It is.
You'll never find a fighter
actively searching.
You wouldn't. It's you bear baiters that do that.
I was wondering what was going to come after that elongated B at the start, but I'll take bear baiter.
Well, I didn't know which way around to do it, whether it was baited bears or bear baiters. That was what the pause was for.
Well, like I said, I've been called a lot worse. Massive bill, September 21st. Can't wait to see Josh and Liam step in the ring. A fight that, and I'm not just saying it because I'm here, a fight that I feel is arguably the best on the card. A man I saw in the gym today that I'd like to talk about, Felix Cash. What was the, I guess, post-fight, I'm not sure fallout's the right word, but what was the feeling like between the camp after that defeat to Tyler Denny?
It was a strange nothingness, because the fight didn't really get started, and then the cut stopped it, and he didn't get started, and he didn't get started because he'd been out of the ring for so long, and he was trying to just work his way into the fight, but the clash of heads and the referee letting it go beyond that period where you go to a technical decision just meant that he ends up with a technical decision loss. But that's his story.
Yeah. When you use the term nothingness, do you almost feel like you didn't get the chance to fight? I know it will go down as a defeat on Felix's record, but do you and him sit there and feel like you didn't even really get a chance to fight the fight? So
it's almost like
it's like a harsh loss.
Imagine a 100-metre sprint race, right? And after 40 metres, everyone falls over and they stop the race. And they say, oh, well, because you were in front after 40 metres, you're the winner. It's a bit like that.
Yeah. Next time out in the ring for Felix?
Before the end of the year.
Okay. I heard a rumour, and again, like, he called me a bear baiter, but I heard a rumour that he could be potentially, shoot me down if I'm wrong, on standby for Tyler or Hamza if one is to get injured.
No.
Okay, no. But before the end of the year, we will see Felix.
That's my plan and desire.
Okay. Adam, thank you very much for having me.
Nice.
You're a star. You give me time, and it's much appreciated, and good luck for the rest of the camp with yourself and Josh. Have you got any final words of wisdom for the boxing fans?
No, just enjoy.
Hey, can't get any better than that. Enjoy.